Good evening. Thank you to Mr. Chairman, Council, and Ms. Jill Sands for giving Optimism this opportunity to share with you a little about our organization. Optimism Preventive Services was established in the year of 2010. Our mission is simply to enhance the lives of young people in Georgetown County, ages 5 through 18, through our prevention, mentoring, leadership, and service programs. Committed to being the change, Optimism has a group of dedicated and committed middle and high school youth that works extremely hard on monthly prevention issues that are affecting our children. And at this time, we would like to talk to you or share with you a little about some of these programs. Prevention, mentoring, leadership, and service. We have 3 components to our mentoring program. We have our optimistic ladies, ingenuous gentlemen, and our peer mentoring program. Optimistic ladies are open to young girls in grades 8 to 12. The mentors support the young girls in providing them with skills and knowledge that they need to counter stereotypes and obstacles, helping them to become more confident and outspoken. Our Ingenuous Gentleman male mentoring program is open to boys in grades 6 to 12. The mentors focus on life skills, team building, goal setting, and building a passport to manhood. Our peer mentoring program provides the opportunity for younger children in the community to learn how to communicate and create a sense of community while working with an older team. Our leadership and education services. Our leadership and education service is designed to help youth channel their energy on positive activities. Positive activities like attending quarterly education sessions, envision college by attending college day and having that face-to-face with a college representative, taking advantage of our tutoring services, building resume, learning how to communicate effectively, and how to manage conflict resolution, how to set goals and make decisions, build their self-esteem, team building skills, citizenship, and taking all what they have learned and putting it into action. Our prevention services. Our prevention service is an effort to decrease and deter our teens from engaging in crime and other inappropriate activities. We do this. This is what you're looking at right now when we talk about our prevention programs. You are looking at a national initiative that is hosted by Sandy Hook Promise. And as we all know, Sandy Hook is based in Connecticut. Sandy Hook was founded by 2 parents that lost their children to gun violence in the year of December 2020. Now, these two programs say something and start with hello. That should be start with hello. These 2 programs are designed to help youth understand and recognize the signs of gun violence, bullying, and teen suicide. Optimism has been trained in both of these programs to bring these programs to our community. The Say Something program is very unique. It teaches students in grades 6 to 12 how to look for warning signs and threats, especially when it comes to social media. But what is also special about the Say Something program is that students will become empowered to stand up and say something. Whenever they see something going on, they are now in a position, instead of just remaining silent, to take a stand and tell a trusted adult. The Start with Hello program teaches empathy and empower the students to end social isolation. So what we do with the Start Hello program, you see all of those ribbons and stuff. We try to distribute them throughout the community, try to encourage kids if they see someone sitting at the lunch table by themselves. We don't want anyone to feel isolated. That is not a good feeling. So these 2 national initiatives are very important, and we are hoping after this COVID that we'll be able to move forward with those 2 national initiative. Also, on a national level, Optimism is part of the SAVE program, that's Students Against Violence Everywhere. And we have had the opportunity to attend several National Youth Summits, but not just attend, we've also had the opportunity to facilitate. So every time we go to the National Youth Summit, Georgetown is on the map, and they're standing in an audience of 100 plus youth and adults facilitating their workshops. Also, on a national level, in 2016, Optimism received the National Student Against Violence of the Year award, and we have in the past had several students to serve on the National Youth Summit. One of our students served 3 years, and she was recognized by President Obama for her leadership and dedication to Georgetown County. If we can go back one slide, please. The Chalk Right campaign. During the month of March, this is a national initiative, the National Violence Prevention Week. And what we've been doing for the last 6 years is going throughout the community and writing, using the chalk and writing positive message on the sidewalk. And we have received good response from a lot of the local businesses wanting the kids to come and put positive messages on the sidewalk. So that's an initiative that we do in the month of March. Next slide, please. Our TDV Youth Summit. TDV stands for Teen Dating and Violence. February is known as the National Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. So for the last 10 years, we have been hosting an annual Teen Dating Violence Summit. Now, this summit is held in February, and it's always held the Saturday before Valentine's Day, because we have a lot of teens that are involved in relationships that's just not good for them. And when Valentine's Day comes around, that's the time when a lot of folks start to make up and apologize, send flowers, send candy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But after all of that is over with, then the teen is still engaged, is still involved in that unhealthy relationship. So we thought that we would sponsor this conference. And this conference has grown from 20 participants and 1 facilitator to now over 200 participants with 10 facilitators. We have also increased our number with parents. This past year, we had approximately 75 parents that attend the workshop, and those numbers were great. Thank you. Next slide, please. So what we see on this slide, you see a little of our Unity Day, and you see a little about our gun violence initiative. And so June is considered the month for National Gun Violence Awareness, in an effort to create awareness and the consequences of inappropriate uses of guns. Optimism holds a prayer vigil and encourages community members to wear orange, remembering children, women, and men that had died due to the actions of people who have little regard for the importance of these lives. And staying with the orange theme, this month is National Anti-Bullying Prevention and Awareness Month. And so during the month of October, we encourage you to wear blue as we stand together to stomp out bullying. However, every 3rd Wednesday in October, every year, is declared National Unity Day. In the past, we have hosted a huge parade following with a rally. Unfortunately, this year, COVID would not let us do that. So we are doing something a little new, and we're asking you to join us on October 21st for our very first virtual Unity Day celebration. We will address bullying, we will have speakers, we will have our proclamations read prayerfully as the same from the city, county, and from the state. Our theme this year is Make It Orange, Make It In. So we're encouraging everyone from all ages, from all walks of life, for wherever you are, to stand with us, to stand with Optimism on October 21st as we unite together for acceptance, kindness, and inclusion. Before we get to services and talking about our prevention programs, there's a few that we don't have a slide for. So we do want to talk about Operation Get Smart. Unfortunately, again, due to COVID, we were not able to host our Operation Get Smart program this year, but that's an annual program where Optimism has partnered with the South Carolina Department of Corrections, and the inmates are brought in to speak to the kids, and that is a very important program. And so if we can, we're going to probably do something virtual next year if we can't get them here, because we don't want our kids to miss out on any opportunity. Service. That's just me. I just put that up because I just love me. But service is power. It's just power. I love service. What you are looking at here is all of them. This is just a small portion of what we do when it comes to service. We believe that service helps our teens to become effective teens. We believe that service helps them to develop skills. Service helps them to come into contact with other individuals. Service helps them to increase their relationships and their social and relationship skills. Service helps them, most importantly, service allows them the opportunity to improve the quality of life for others. And so what you're looking at, if we can go back just a second, so we did the toy drive, and we partnered with Bean's Coffee Shop and did a toy drive for him. We partnered with the, I think it's the Morningside nursing facility, and so you can see the young ladies there, and those ladies had a great time getting their nails painted and their hair fixed. They just had a good time. We partnered with the chef department every year, and we go and help them wrap Christmas gifts. And one of our main projects is Ani's. Ani's has taken upon herself for the last 10, 11 years to do the free Thanksgiving dinner. So we thought that we should be able to contribute, and we help provide food items for her for that. We also partner with the Lions Club and collect food items for them. And those are just some of the projects that we do as far as service is concerned. And I know that you all are wondering, what is this grits and eggs and bacon? And it looks good, doesn't it? Oh, do we have some folks that don't like grits and eggs? Okay, but I wanted to put that up there because during the month of January, when we are all celebrating King's birthday, I want the kids to understand that MLK Day is not about a day of rest, but it's a day of service. So actually, the reason why this photo is up, because this meal was prepared by them, and we've decided that we would do our free breakfast, and we do it during January, and we do it as a community service and as a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King. Next slide, please. So what's new at Optimism? Everything is going virtual. Everybody is still trying to figure out, where they're going. So we have a new project that's going. We have some backpacks. A lot of kids really didn't need the backpacks because they're doing virtual schooling. So what we decided to do is to take those backpacks and stuff them with snacks, and we call this the OPS project, Backpack Snacks. What a great feeling when kids open the book bags and realize that they're not books, but actual snacks in it. And so we decided that we would do that project. And then we have our monthly STEM activity. We've partnered with Bowens, and we have our monthly STEM activities. And in December, our first group of kids will graduate from that program. We also have a leadership recognition program. So we are accepting nominations for kids. We just want them to know, going through this period, that somebody cares about them, somebody recognizes them. We wanted to boost their self-esteem. So we are taking applications. Anyone can nominate a child. Just let us know what they're doing during this time so that we can place their photo on our Facebook page and on our website. Next slide, please. And none of this could be done without this great young team of executives that we have. So if you're in the nonprofit world and you're getting tired and you're running out of ideas, I suggest that you find you a young executive team. And so that's what we're doing. And I also want to take this time to recognize, to tell you about our partners and sponsors, the Francis Bunnell Foundation, Georgetown Innovation Center, Georgetown Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, Jack and Jill of Conway, International Paper, and Troy Moss Allstate. These are the people that are helping us make it through this most difficult time. In closing, if anybody knows Jill Sands, like the nonprofits do, she always wants us to tell a story. You cannot get through her without telling a story. So I have a brief story here, and normally the story is about a child and the child's success. But this success story is about moving forward regardless. And I thought it was very important that I end this presentation with this story. In lieu of the circumstance as a result of the pandemic, optimism remains strong. We have been able to successfully pivot most of our programs to an engaging virtual experience for our youth. Unsure of the outcome and its receptiveness, Optimism nevertheless followed its heart and launched its first virtual event, a 2-day conference entitled Beyond Georgetown County, Your Introduction to the Foreign World. The conference had a few objectives. First, we were wanting to introduce area to youth the particular of our globalized world, whether it pretend to be global, public health, or foreign negotiation. Second, we sought to stress the importance of possessing cultural sensitivity and the act of extending empathy to those who do not resemble you. Last, we wanted to highlight careers traditionally deemed out to reach our children who hailed from smaller towns and cities. And inviting Clarice Pope, a U.S. Foreign Service officer, and Dr. Paula Treckman, a virologist at the Medical University, we sought to emphasize to our audience that they too can dream big of occupying careers just as rewarding as those traditionally tout. With the proper access to resources, knowledge, and tech and networks, our children in Georgetown County and along the Grand Strand will have a shot at doing anything that they put their mind to and efforts behind. While there are many that fear the changes that brought upon us by the virus, we at Optimism instead recognize the benefit of our changed reality. COVID-19 has brought about new, exciting, and unique partnerships with various local and national organizations. The conference exposed both the youth and parents to the possibility offered by the world through a medium that consumes all our lives, that medium being the computer. Through platforms such as Zoom and in partnership with the Bunnell Foundation and their tech expert, Jamie Giroux, Optimism envisioned a new era in which our mission will be able to reach many more. Thank you so much. And for my last 2 minutes, I have a young lady that's new to Optimism, but she is having the time of her life. So if you would please allow her to take my last 2 minutes, Miss Aaliyah Jones.
Good evening. My name is Aaliyah Jones, and I am a new member of Optimism Preventive Services. I am excited to be involved in the education, mentoring, and prevention programs with Mrs. Chatman, and I look forward to participating in all of the activities and engaging with others as leaders in this program. Optimism Preventive Services is an organization where we learn responsibility, visibility, and accountability. And we are young leaders being taught the tenets of leadership for the 21st centuries. We participate in community services such as Ms. Ruby's Kids, Unity Day, Boeing STEM activities, and many more activities. One of my top priorities in life is to be a leader and set an example rather than to be a follower, because education is the key to control our destiny. We are all excited about our next activity, which is Unity Day on October 21st, which will be held virtual, a day where all of us come together against bullying for inclusion, kindness, and respect. If any teenagers are interested in joining Optimism, please contact Mrs. Chatman by email at optimism.vision2010@yahoo.com. Thank you.